Hello, sheep and lambs of the St. Peter flock of God's people. Pastor Monkey here with a little preview of what's coming up this weekend in worship. Last Sunday was January 26th, right? Just another day in January, true enough. But did you know that in the church year, January 26th is also a minor festival that commemorates the life and the ministry of St. Titus, who in the early church, he was a very faithful servant of the Lord and a dedicated pastor to God's people. Well, as they say, better late than never. And so we've chosen with our services this week to honor and remember St. Titus, a very faithful pastor of God's people. The readings from God's Word, the hymns, the prayers, the sermon that I am putting together, all of this will very naturally celebrate and emphasize what we call the public, or maybe a better term, the representative ministry of the gospel. In other words, the pastors, the teachers, the staff ministers, the Lord calls to shepherd his people. And these called workers are gifts. They're not only good examples of living a Christian life, but they also are blessings to God's people as above all, they share God's word with his people. They share on one hand the message of the law in all its severity and harshness, but most of all, they share with God's people the message of the gospel, the good news of the love that God has for sinners, and they share that gospel message in all its beauty, its sweetness, and its purity. Finally, as one called to be one of your pastors here at St. Peter, let me encourage you to join us for worship. As you know, here at St. Peter, we work really hard to make worship as accessible as possible to the nearly 900 members of God's flock. And so tonight, Thursday, a service at 7 p.m. here at the Schofield campus. Saturday at 5 o'clock at our child care center in Weston. And then Sunday morning, 7:45 and 10:30 here, and then 9 o'clock up at the Wausau campus. God be with you until we meet again.